Great shot there of the flags that reside at the base of the Renaissance Tower. Greetings, everyone. 2K Sports brings you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr as we get set to bring you all the action. The Detroit Pistons come into this one after the win against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
And a very confident performance offensively, I think, guys, is really how this team clicks. I mean, when they're communicating and executing, sharing the ball, they're tough to beat.
And, Steve, you got to love that kind of performance on the road. I mean, to be a great team in the NBA, you have to be able to have that kind of performance in the other team's building. Really solid.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. We've got Thompson, also Johnson out there. Enes Kanter is out there with Jeremy Lin. And it's Valentine in at the 2. And the shot is good.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
And Detroit has possession. Here's Sloan, averaging 6 points per contest. Pass to Monroe. Here's the dude. He's covered by Thompson. No good from Chan. Now here's Lin. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, I had a chance to catch up with Los Angeles' head coach. We discussed their game plan defensively, and he mentioned that controlling Greg Monroe will be crucial. He said Monroe is a guy who can score inside, rebounds well, and his passing really sets him apart. Their offense runs best when it goes through his hands, so pressuring him and staying vigilant is essential for us. Guys, can they slow him down?
Thanks, Doris.
Well, he's off to a good start, and he's a guy who we know. I mean, if he gets going early, he can give you problems all day.
Valentine passes to Johnson. They set the pick. He dishes it to Kanter. Outside, Lin, 5 on the clock. Johnson for 3. It's Drummond with the rebound. The Pistons have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Screen by Monroe. Deflects the pass.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
Detroit shooting their first free throws of the game.
Well, you look at the numbers, 79% as a team on the season. That's very impressive.
And, guys, I'd have to credit the work they put in at the free throw line to practice this season. I mean, because they have noticeably improved since a year ago.
Both free throws good from Matthews. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Outside, Lin. Pass to Valentine. Outside, Lin. Pass to Valentine. This one for 3. And again, no good by the Lakers. Lakers on D. It's a 3-point game. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
I thought the way they attacked the rim and got into the paint was phenomenal. It seemed like after a while, the defense just kind of waved the white flag.
That's exactly what will happen when a team continues to attack the goal and come away with layups. It demoralizes the defense.
And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, he tried to step in and cut him off, but just not quick enough.
And we have the benefit of replay, but I think they got that one right, which is the case most times, even though fans don't think so.
Now, here's Kanter, defended by Drummond. And it's Johnson, that time on the assist by Kanter. Johnson's got 5 points so far. Detroit leading by 3. Sloan passes to Chan. Pulls up on the elbow, and Detroit again with the bucket. So it's the Lakers now. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Down low, it's tipped. Here's Kanter. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one drops. The Pistons making a change here. No good on the second free throw. Pistons leading by 4. Here's Sloan, and the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Let's see how long they can keep it going. This is quite a start.
Now here's Lynn. Defense is right there. And again, no good by the Lakers. Pistons have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup.
The Pistons have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. The first one falls for the Pistons. Braves check.
That's the way to shoot the rock.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Lakers trail by 8. Lynn with it. His last outing, he had 8 points. The pass to Yang. And too long on the shot.
Well, they'll give him that shot. He doesn't have the most reliable jump shot in the world. We know that.
Dinwiddie passes to Gray. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. LA is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Pass to Yang. Now Wellington. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
And the Pistons making a change here. Stuckey's checked in. 1:35 left in the first quarter of the game. Dinwiddie passes to Gray. Here's Wolf. No luck.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
Outside, Lynn. Passes it to Yang. Pick up by Hill. Jumper off the screen, and no good. The Pistons go the other way with it, and this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
Well, I'll tell you what, they're glad these guys aren't in their conference because last season they didn't beat them once.
Stuckey kicks to Gray. Back to Stuckey. Clock at 6. Love 3, and that one's good. Stuckey's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
It has taken them no time to build this lead up on the strength of a great first quarter offensively.
And they need to continue to put pressure on the defense and try to really run away with this one from here.
Yang passes to Hill. Los Angeles shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. Taking 2 shots. First free throw is good, so it's both teams making substitutions here. Both free throws good from Hill. 24 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Dinwiddie passes to Pep. There's the dish to Stuckey. Pistons passing it around. 6 on the shot clock, and out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
Five seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Lynn. No good on the buzzer beater. And that does it for the first quarter. Pistons lead by 9. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment.